So today we are going to discuss about constraints in SQL. So we have different types of SQLs are there: not null, unique, primary key constraint, foreign key constraint, check constraint, and a default constraint. So we'll see one by one. We have a not null constraint. So not null constraint is nothing but it can be ensure that a column cannot have empty null value. So for example, here we have created a table, the table name called a student. So the syntax is create table name, roll number. So the type of attribute name is roll number. The data type is int. Here we have mentioned that the roll number is a not null constraint, and the next attribute is name. It's like a var character. It's a not null, and finally the next attribute is age. The data type is int. So here we have mentioned two attributes are not null. So the meaning of not null is you must can give the value. Suppose you are not giving the value means the error can be displayed. So here so first correct insertion is here we are giving insert into table name values of 1 comma. So the name is Arun is giving and then value is 20. So it can be accepted. Suppose here I am giving insert into table name values of 2, and then I am giving null value, and the next age can be given as 10. But already we have mentioned name is a not null constraint, so you must give the value, but here we are giving null constraint, so it cannot be accepted, so the error can be displayed. So this is the concepts for not null constraint. The next we have unique constraint. So unique constraint is nothing but it can be ensure that all values in your columns are different. Okay, it is a unique value. It's nothing but only one value can be accepted. The remaining the duplicate values cannot be accepted. So the syntax is create table name, roll number is int. The constraint is we have fixed as a unique constraint. The same as well as email, where the type of the data type is var character, and then constraint is unique. The next we have name. It's a text, so it can be given as var character. So when you are using unique constraint, so no two students can have the same roll number or email. So its meaning is the duplicates can be avoided. This is the concept for unique constraint. So here we are giving the correct insertion. So insert into table name values of 1 comma, the email number, email ID we are giving, and the name is also given. So next I have inserted one more values. Again I am giving the different names and then different email ID. It can be accepted. The next we have the wrong insertions can be done here. Here I am giving the same mail ID. So duplicate email ID not allowed. Given here, but when you are inserting we are inserting the values. Again we are giving the roll number as 1. So already we are gave 1 as a row. Already we gave 1, but again we are giving, it cannot be accepted because it is a primary key constraint. So duplicate it can be. So next we have foreign key constraint. So in this foreign key constraint, the meaning of foreign key constraint is it can refer in one more table information. So when using two tables, foreign key is very important. So this is the syntax here we are using. So first we are base table is create table name, and then department ID, primary key, and then department name. So department name is a var character. So the next I have created one more table, the table name called the student. So along with primary key we have created, and also the department ID is int, but we can use a foreign key because we are referring the first table, department table. So foreign key of department ID here in the second table. So your department ID is a foreign key, and then we can reference as department of department ID. Its meaning is you can refer in the first table. In this first table, department ID should be a primary key. So this is the concept for here foreign key constraint. So for here first you have to insert into parent table, insert into department values 101 CSE we are giving. The next insert into department values 102 IT here given. When we are going to insert the child table, we are referring the department ID in the first table, no? So you have to insert into table name values 1 and then name should be you can given, and then you have to referring your first column value in your child parent table. So 101. So this is correct actually. But when you are inserting the values to Ravi 105 you are giving, but 105 is not there in your first table. So when you are using in your entering your child table, you can definitely refer your parent table information, then you can insert it. Otherwise your data cannot be inserted. Rules for your exams: parent table must be created first. Parent table must have primary key, foreign key ensure referential integrity, cannot delete parent record, child records exist without cascade. Suppose your automatically can be deleted from both the table. Now you can use on delete cascade and then on delete update and then on delete insert also can be used. You can check it here. So this is the delete without cascade. So delete without cascade is nothing but, as already told you know, delete from table name where department ID equal to 101. So because the student table has department ID is 101, foreign key prevents deletion. So parent record cannot be deleted. So first you can delete your child table, then you can go for your parent table. Suppose in your child in parent table you are deleting means you can use your on delete cascade. So update without cascade, it's same concept. Update department, set table name equal to the values of 201. Here department equal to 101. So student table references department ID equal to 101. So you cannot change primary key if child records exist. Yes, the meaning is when you are updating, first you can update your your child table, then you can go for your. So when will delete work? Yes. So first delete child record, then you can go for your parent record. So you can delete from student where department ID equal to 101, then you can delete your parent record. Now it will work. But first you are deleting your parent table, it will not. So first for the first case, update parent primary key. So same thing. So update department, set department ID equal to 201 where department ID equal to 101. So reason is student table using department ID 101. So without cascade, parent key cannot be. For case 3, update child table. So allowed if values exist. For example, update table name, set department ID equal to 101 where roll number equal to 1. So its meaning is what, since 101 exists in the department. So the next we have check constraint. So check constraint is nothing but it can ensure the condition is satisfied. So first you can create table name. As usual you can create roll number, name, age, but we are using here check constraint in the particular attribute. So first you can check whether age is greater than or equal to 18. So when you are entering any values, if the age is greater than 18 means it can be accepted, otherwise it cannot be. So correct insert is insert into table name values, just you can give the values. For wrong insertion, suppose you are giving the values 15, yes, because the age is greater than 15 only you can allow it. So it cannot be accepted. So next we have default constraints. So default constraints, you can assign some default value if no value is given. So first you can create a table name. So roll number into primary key, name where character of 50. So city where character 50, okay. So default is Chennai. Its meaning is, suppose you are not entering the value in the particular column, that column name is city means still defaultly the your city can be entered. So this is concept. The same thing, you suppose you are fixing the salary for all the employees is 10,000. Yes, you can default constraints you can use it. So salary int default. So if salary is not given in the particular column, it automatically 10,000 will be. So this is the concept for on delete cascade and on update cascade. So its meaning is, if parent data is deleted or updated, the same change automatically happens in the child tables. Already we have discussed, no, but already we are discussing only the cascade and cascade without cascade, without update, without delete we have used, but here we have used with cascade la how the update and deletion can be done. Okay, so this is the child table. Here I am using the cascade concept. So create table, table name, roll number is a primary key, and then foreign key is department ID because we are referring the parent table, no. So and then references department table, then on delete cascade. Here I am using on update. So here I am inserting the table name values of 101 CSE, insert into 102 IT. So here same thing again, I have to insert some values in your, means it is your child table. So this is your final summary of your constraints. Delete parent, child records also deleted. Update parent key, child key also updated. So no foreign key errors. Without cascade support, I am not using cascade concept, mean cannot delete parent if child exists, cannot update. So this is the overall tables here I am giving. So constraints already you know that, not null, unique, primary, foreign key, and then check constraint, and then default constraints. So for not null, yes, prevents null value in your column, allows null, allows duplicate, yes. But you when you are using unique constraint, allows null, yes, but it allow duplicate, no. So primary key, yes, both should be as a null value. Foreign key is nothing but, yes, maintain the relationship between two table. So check constraint, you can have to ensure the condition is satisfied now. Based on the condition it will work. Default constraint, assign a default value if none of